The Hyperkin S-Wheel is a wireless wheel for the Xbox One and Windows PC. While it lacks the heavy-duty sim-centric nature of a wheel from the likes of Thrustmaster and, well, you know, pedals, this might just be what the doctor ordered for a small, lightweight, arcade-style wheel. But what do I know? I play shmups.
So we're going to get started here with a simulation racer. This is WRC7, the official game. Let's talk a little bit about the Hyperkin S-Wheel here. Now, the S-Wheel is an Xbox One and Windows 10 wireless controller that has all of the same control inputs as an Xbox controller would, save for the left analog stick. Tilting the controller is basically the same as using the analog stick in that sort of instance. It incorporates the same face buttons, a solid D-pad, even a small analog stick to replace the right stick if you want to use it for like looking around with your camera. There are also aluminum flappy paddles that are typically used for shifting in a lot of these kinds of games, although in this case I can turn on the lights with it. And then of course your typical menu buttons, back buttons, and so forth. The right and left triggers have a good amount of satisfying give to them. It allows players to apply gas and brakes pretty effectively with more or less whenever the situation requires it. And the left and right bumpers are also found above the face buttons. So as you can see here, you can reach them with no real effort. Now, we discovered that the Hyperkin wheel actually cost about $150 here in Canada, so we were a little shocked at the price when we actually saw it. But I mean, it kind of makes sense with the kind of technology that's in here. This is a wireless controller after all, and it's got all of the right features that a wireless controller would need in order to properly function, including, of course, rumble, which is always nice in any sort of wireless third-party option. It also comes with a snazzy charging dock, USB-C cable to attach it to your charging ports. And ours actually came with 2 months of Xbox Game Pass, although we didn't actually use that. The finish is actually pretty solid as well. It's a good build quality. It doesn't feel cheap, especially cheap, especially with its rubberized coating. And even the dock has the same rubberized coating. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm anywhere near good at these games. I mean, I may be cruising along at 70 kilometers an hour here, but the truth of the matter is that I'm not really good at racing games in the least. So the fact that this controller is allowing me to move around the course as I am here, there's got to be some sort of merit to the controller itself. We did have to dial in the sensitivity, though, of course, because it felt a little extreme to turn the wheel and get the results that we felt it should have had just based on the basic default settings in the game. But for the most part, the controls here are actually very solid, even though we did have to dial them in. Still pretty good, though. And it actually feels good the way it's set up right now, so I can't really complain. Especially given that racing games have never really been a forte of mine. But, you know, this is definitely doing the job. It should also be noted that using this controller wirelessly is easy enough to do on Xbox One, but for PC, you need a dongle in order for it to work. Just about there, and there we have it. I did a number on my car. Holy shit. Simulation racing? Sure. But this? Any resemblance to an existing or formerly existing entity is purely coincidental. Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we? That sure sounds like Initial D to me. Like a lot like Initial D. And I mean, come on, let's be 100% real here. This is absolutely Initial D. I mean, there's definitely Tofu Shop there too, so, I mean, yeah. Now that's some floaty-ass control there, isn't it? Alright. Man, such floaty control. There's got to be a trick to this. I do like how it shows you the rear of the car when you back up, though. That's a nice touch. Man, I'm getting clipped by everything here. This game, the controls in this suck. I mean, I've played racing games in my day, but like this kind of friggin' floatiness is unacceptable. Like, I had no turn there. It's definitely registering my turns properly and everything, but the physics are shit. Like, what the hell? I just braked there, and what happened? Yeah, right up on the side, sure. I'll take that. Oh my god, this game. This is not good at all. At least the music plays the part. This would be great if it controlled well. That's it. Quit. And you know what? Let's go to the store page here. Here's my review. This game would be fantastic if physics were anywhere near good. Presentation. Solidate. Control. Sub. 0. Doink. $2 wasted. Forget it. Does anyone else say that this is terrible? How is this? There we go. All these positive reviews. They're probably all fake. There's 1,400 reviews? Hold on a second here. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go to negative only. Here we go. Yep. There we go. Pretty much. Basically a soap simulator. Yeah, I think we're on the same page here. Fast Beat GT. Anyone? Let's see how this goes. These cars look like ones that you might know. Like this one definitely looks like a Nissan 350Z. But it's called the Uro Buro. Oh yeah, this is much better. Oof. I don't have to overcompensate or undercompensate. Feels good. This is published by UFO Interactive. They published the riding games as well. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Let's go around the corner here. Oof. That's okay, that was worth it. Right through the toll, yeah. Tire squeal is a little annoying, but there are 3 clicks left to go. So far, so far. This is good. Less than a click. Go around the traffic here. There we go. Final little bit. Yeah, alright. Finish. Well, this works really well for this game, actually. Makes me wonder how the transmission goes for this. Use these flappy paddles here, eh? Oh, Evolution, what up? Got that carbon fiber wing? For sure. They're so far ahead. How do I get through? This is a little much. I need more horsepower. But this car was supposed to have better horsepower. What the hell? Alright, come on. Oh, I know why. Derp. No, Kimura's got this. Unless I can best him in 700 meters. I don't know if that's possible or not. That was my dumb fault for forgetting that I was manual. Oh my god. Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, I got this one. Booyah, yes. Finish. Got that clear time down. What up? Not bad at all. Set accessories. Oh man. That's right. Carbon fiber evolution. And I'm now a hunk of drunk driver. That's the way to do it. Man, are you ready for this? This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. Yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, and here we go. This is the good stuff here. Oh man, Mullet Supreme over here. So yeah, obviously the wheel is responsive. There's no question about it. Don't let Drift 86 and that garbage cloud what is otherwise our good judgment. This is a good game. This controls well. Oof, the wheel is perfectly capable of getting stuff done. And you know what? That's all I can hope for, really. So, with the exception of, a lack of pedals, there's only really one other concern that I have with the S wheel in general, and that's its finish. The rubberized finish on these controllers typically get really gross and gummy over time. So that's one thing that I hope won't happen, but there's no way to really tell without years of time. All I know is that my flight stick for Ace Combat 5 did it, my Sabertooth did it, my mixer friggin' did it, and yeah, it's just something that I wish I knew how to control better. But I mean, we live in a really humid, sticky climate, so it's really no surprise that it keeps happening to these devices. But I guess it's a common problem with this kind of finish too. Like, it's not just us. So, without really knowing that, at least we know that the build quality is here. It's got aluminum flappy paddles, so that's nice and solid. The plastic construction doesn't feel cheap. The rubberized finish does feel rather nice, and it's got a satisfying weight. There's also a good amount of rumble to it as well, which is always good. Oof. Come on, get on through. There we go. Gotta catch up to this guy. So yeah, everything works pretty much as advertised with this wheel. We can't really complain, except for my dumb garbage driving skill. Alright, you guys knew this was coming. Definitely. We're going to play some shmups with the steering wheel. Why not, right? Okay. The ultimate testament to whether or not this thing works will be if I can get through at least stage 1 of Mushihime-sama Arrange. Alright, here we go. Main shots on the right trigger, focus fire on the left, and horizontal movement through the steering wheel itself. No vertical unless we're using the D-pad, but I'm not doing that. Just going simply left to right here, and we should be able to do this. We'll get through the first stage without dying. We can do this. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. We're to the boss. Yes. And that's how it's done. Nice. It's so dumb. But I mean, if this doesn't prove that this can be used, I don't know what will. It's pretty good, right? This is my first time doing this, though. I have gotten to stage 3 on 1 credit using the wheel. But we'll see if we can get through this part here. It gets a little tougher in this stage. Get through there, yes. And that's a credit. But you know what? This is successful. I don't care. Only problem is that you can only really use them for vertical shooters. So, unfortunately, horizontal shooters are kind of out because of the lack of verticality. But you know what? There is one other game that I think might actually work. Now, this is one of my favorite games. I've undertaken international travel to play this game. So, I guess the only thing to do is... Oh, yes. And it totally works, too. It's the worst part. Ooh, close. Alright, let's get this battleship here. Oh, that's definitely nice. Another one. Oh, alright, where's that battleship? Oof. Bah. Yeah, take that, buddy. No one likes you. Damn. Can you imagine if you had, like, the full complement, right? If you had, like, a steering wheel, but also the pedals and everything? It'd be so cool. You could activate the jets with your feet. Oh, that'd be wicked. There we go. Oh, something weird. That could only mean one thing. These crazy things. Alright, let's see if I can get through this. Ah, oh shit. He got me. Oof. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, whew. Jeez. Thanks for that game. This is way too much fun with the wheel. I'm just saying. I can only imagine. Let's try a different setup in a second here. Like, I enjoy all of this heavy armor and giant weapons, but we can try different things. Sure. Alright, yeah. Let's go random. Totally random, right? Yes. Ah, there's no way. But poof! Everything dies. Yes! Oh, there was a submarine and I killed it! Yes! That's the way to do it! Bonus! Yeah! That is how you do it. Let's wrap this up.
All kidding aside, this thing works. It can be mounted if that's your thing, but its wireless connection, decent responsiveness, and rechargeable battery make this a wheel that even I feel good using. For shmups, obviously, just to be clear.
Yeah, Ultra.